This is Internet Business Mastery, episode 63.
In a world where bosses control your life and thoughts of escape fill your mind, where inspiration seems dead and cynicism rules the masses, you have a desire to break free. You feel the need to take control. Now, there exists a place where the secrets of freedom and wealth are given to those who believe. InternetBusinessMastery.com. Free your mind.
Hello and welcome to Internet Business Mastery online at InternetBusinessMastery.com. I'm Sterling.
And I'm Jay.
And as always, we're here to help you escape the 9-to-5 and live the lifestyle of your dreams by turning your life's passion into a profitable internet business, even if you're just getting started today. Now, on this episode, we're going to finally wrap up the multi-part series, Online Business Blueprint, and this is part 5. And in the quick tip, since we're dead in the middle of seminar season, we've got a site to help you save big on airfare for any of your business travel to these seminars or wherever you're going. And also, so much at the first all of a sudden, we'd like to remind you that if you'd like to get a jump start on creating your own profitable internet business using our proven system, claim your risk-free trial membership at the Internet Business Mastery Academy by going to freeaudiogift.com. Whew. So Jay, are you still there after all of it?
Still here,
so what's
barely.
going on?
Well, something's been on my mind lately, and that is just wanting to check in with our community, check in with our listeners. Something that we've always liked to do now and again is to put a survey out there and kind of find out what's on the mind of the people who are listening to our show. And, of course, this is something we talk about a lot, the importance of finding out what your market wants and giving your market what they want to deliver incredible value to them. And that way, obviously, your business is going to grow a lot better. And we realize it's been a little while since we've done something like this because, incidentally, we just did a segment in the Academy all about the importance of surveying and finding out what your market wants. So I guess it dawned on us, it's been a little while. Maybe it's about time to put together a little survey and put something out there and find out what's the latest thing on their minds. What can we do to take the content to the next level or shift things a little bit and make sure that we're addressing the main concerns and needs that our listeners have. And there's a lot going on in the world and in business and in the economy, and people have a lot of different concerns and things on their minds, and we want to make sure that we're doing whatever we can to help address those things in the context of internet business and taking control of your finances in your life and creating your own circumstances through the power of internet business. So that's what I've been thinking about. How does that sound to you?
Well, yeah, one of the things that as we were doing that piece in the Academy, one of the things that occurred to me was, we did the last survey, I think, for everybody just maybe over a year ago or somewhere around a year ago. And it's funny to think, but I can't believe that how much the world has changed in the last year.
Yeah.
Right? Like a year ago, everything that in our business was about lifestyle, right? The Tim Ferriss's 4-hour work week and create this ultimate lifestyle and live on the beach, all this kind of stuff. Whereas now, especially here in the US with the economic worries and all these banking fraud and all this other stuff going on, people, I think, have shifted out of how do I live on the beach next week to how do I survive next week? I just watched all this stuff happen to my stock portfolio. It's down by half. Like I've got family members that said, it's almost wiped out their retirement fund. So they've got completely different issues now as compared to, let's say maybe a year and a half ago. So, we just were, felt that it was time to check in with everybody and again, help you direct us as to what direction you want us to go with Internet Business Mastery, the podcast, for sure.
Yeah, well, there's there's a big marketing lesson here, and that is your marketing will always be most effective when there's a good message to market match. And one of the key elements for doing that is, as many marketers say, there's a phrase that a lot of marketers and salesmen and copywriters say, and that is you need to enter the conversation that's already going on in your market's mind, in your prospect's mind, in your audience, your customer's mind. So what are the things that they're already thinking about, asking themselves, and the worries and some of the troubles they have to surmount, or the things that are you need to enter that conversation and then add to it. Of course, in order to do that, you need to have a good sense of what that conversation going on in their mind is, and that's definitely where surveying can really help out. So with that said, we feel like it's time to reach out to our audience, and in order to help us deliver better content to you, we'd love to get your input. And so we've put together a brief survey, and this survey can be found at internetbusinessmastery.com/poll, POLL. Like taking a poll. So internetbusinessmastery.com/poll, and it'll just take a few minutes of your time, and it'll definitely help us take the content of this podcast and make sure that it's really addressing the needs that you most have, the things that you're most thinking about when it comes to your life, your business, the things you want to achieve, and how we can help out with that. So please make your way over there and just take a few minutes, and that'll just help this whole experience of Internet Business Mastery go to the next level, and have this value exchange that takes place be even better for everyone involved. So that's what we would invite the listeners to do. All right, with that, let's go ahead and jump right into the final segment of the Online Business Blueprint in our feature segment.
And now, the features segment.
All right, so let's finish up our series on the Online Business Blueprint. This is part 5, and this is going to be the last 2 steps in what has been our whole process, A to Z, of how you can set up a profitable business for yourself. So in the last segment, we went over steps 8 and 9, which were, number 8 was all about email marketing and setting up your email list to stay in touch with your market and to sell to your market. And step number 9 was to start generating massive daily traffic to your site and products and to build your list up. All right, so now today we're going to go to steps 10 and 11. 10 is about product creation, creating a product that your customers will scramble to buy. And step number 11 then is how to convert your site visitors into cash. Obviously, that's what we're going after here, is to make some money with our internet business. So product creation. Some people might be thinking, okay, we're in the 5th and final segment, and finally they're talking about creating the product. It's about time.
Exactly.
And, understandably so, you might be like, wow, how did we get this whole way and not even have a product? Well, if you'll recall, we talked about how a lot of people do this backwards. The right way to do it is to find your market, then find out what they want and give them the product that will fulfill that want, give them something that they'll scramble to buy. So everything up till this point has been about finding your market and establishing a relationship with them. And when you do that first, well, then the product creation and the marketing and sales and all that stuff is going to go a lot more smoothly. You're going to be a lot more likely to hit it out of the park rather than, have these duds and come up with this great idea you think's a perfect product idea, and then you put it out there just to find out that it flops after wasted time and money and energy, and then it just drains you. That's what we're trying to avoid, is that situation. So find the market first and then find out what they want and then give them that.
Well, and at the end of this segment, we'll tell you how to create the exact product that they want with no more guessing. And that's a big thing, because a lot of people just go, I'm going to make this for them. Well, how do you know they want that? It seems right. What? And believe me, we in the academy, we talk about one of my friends that created a product and went through all this hassle and time and effort and tens of thousands of dollars to bring this product to market, and nobody bought it, and he wondered why. And when I said, well, how many people said they wanted that product? And he said, I just figured they did. Oh, painful.
Yep.
Painful.
Yep. Well, and he wasted a lot of months of his life. In fact, over a year, and that's unfortunate. It does not need to be that way on the internet, especially. So we're going for long-term viability here. That's why we've gone in this direction. And again, it's because a lot of businesses do this backwards. We want you to have a business that's going to, be around for years to come. It's going to find that loyal following, and it's going to make you more and more money as you work less over time. And so by setting up the foundation first in the right way, you're going to be able to do that in the long term. So that's what we're going for.
Yeah, definitely. Our specific strategy is about long term for sure, not just following some trend that'll work for like 6